So I gotta make a video about an incident I had before I went to Canada. Um, I drove a rental car from Avis down to Panama City, Florida, and I stayed there for a little bit, but they tried to set me up at the Radisson Hotel on whatever street that was, and I ended up leaving all my stuff, my gun, my PS5, my laptop, my clothes, my pills. I left everything in the room, and I just left, got a lift to the airport, and when I went to Canada, Avis was calling me for the car, and I said I left it in front of the Radisson in the parking spot, and they said, basically they was gonna charge me for it, and I need to make a police report and all this and all that. So when I called Panama City Police and tried to make a police report, the lady told me to make one online. So I made one online, and then some cop called me, and he was grilling me about why I left the car, and eventually, he was grilling me hard. So eventually, I just was like, I'm just trying to find the car, period. So can you put the report through that I filed online? And I got evidence of that in my email. And so he said, yeah. But then he called me back the next day, um, while I was in the shelter at Canada, and he said the car was never in Florida, which it was. Um, and so I told him, well, how did I fly out of Canada? I mean, out of Florida to Canada if the car was never in Florida? I don't get why they trying to cover it up or why he lied about it. Um, so the lady called me in Canada, and the lady called me while I was in Canada, and she was like, basically, I told her what the cop said, and she said, basically, I should have told the cop, like, basically, you know, that the car was in Canada, and I flew out of Canada. I flew out of Florida to Canada, and basically, she didn't, you know what I mean? She said criminal charges could be brought up, and so I told her, well,